up, guys? Mitch42 here, and welcome back to another episode of Superhero Origins. Last time we left off, I obtained a little bit of a friend, or I guess an acquaintance for it now. So she is currently resting, so sadly we can't really talk to her at the moment. But that's fine. I'll be able to speak to her eventually. But for today, I actually do have a couple of goals, or some things I actually wanted to do for once, instead of just randomly jumping in and just being like, blah, here we go. So, as I mentioned a couple episodes ago, I believe, or it might have been in one of the live streams I've done, I mentioned I wanted to start up Ender IO. Main reason being is because Ender IO has a lot of things in the mod that I actually plan on using. Farming station being one of them. Also with the soul binder I plan on using, so I can set up some spawners for the love hall. So that way we can get some training in, not only for myself, but also for the other villains that are going to be in there. Then from that, I also need to set up a painting machine, so in case I want to hide some of the items, I need to craft, where is it? A slice and spice. I need to craft, where are the other items? Oh, here we go. I need to also set up a sag mill and also a alloy smelter. So we have a lot of things to craft today. So expect the crafting to be off the chains right now. And also I need to go over here. So yeah, I'm not wearing my helmet for once because people were saying, hey, you look pretty damn gnarly without that helmet on. I don't know why I said gnarly. But it's a word I just said, and I can't take it away now. But yeah, so I actually do like this kid like this. I just wish that Armor's Workshop worked, so that way we could have just had it like this, but sadly the mod doesn't work for the mod pack, so kind of just stuck like this for right now. But yeah, so I figured I'd use this room for most of the Ender IO stuff. Not only am I going to be using Ender IO in here, I'm probably going to be having some thermal foundation, and also setting up some of the, I believe from Legends, they're called armor stands, or armor cases, I believe. Where is it? Here we go. Armor case. So yeah, so once we start getting all the armors, I'll start crafting these suckers and putting these in these rooms. So that way we have them set up all around the room, since this room is basically just a blank canvas to work on. But in here, I already have 100 RF in here, 100,000 actually. So that's pretty good. I also need to get some upgrade slots as well, so that way I can put some upgrades in here to make these things run a bit quicker and just a bit better. So with Ender IO, I need to start working on the first thing I need, which is a alloy smelter. Now, a lot of these recipes aren't really difficult to make. It's just a couple of them can be a bit annoying, because you have to create like the first items first, and then from there, you know, go from yada yada, just grab all that crap and start crafting them. So it's really not too difficult. It's just that a couple of items will be a bit of a pain in the neck to craft. But once we have it crafted and all set up like that, and then we'll be fine. So I'm just going to place this in here for right now, so it's just a bit easier for me to do. So I believe the first item we need to craft is a basic capacitor. Where is the alloy? Alloy. There we go. Yeah, so basic capacitor, which is copper, 4 gold nuggets, and 2 redstone. Not too difficult. I think I actually have copper in here, so I don't have to worry about that. That I do. Perfect. I don't think it matters which copper I have, so that's always good. 4 of these, and 2 redstone. So like I said, not too difficult. It's just going to be a process of just crafting all of these items. Now, a lot of you are also asking me about like when I'm gonna start Academy Craft, like that. I'm gonna start probably Academy Craft on a stream. Main reason being is because I don't know too much about the mod, so it would just be a lot easier for me to have you guys help me out with that. Because in the comment section, like, you know, you could give me a full and like listed instructions, but it doesn't mean I'm gonna follow it correctly. So, I was also looking up, like, tutorials and stuff like that to see if that would be a bit easier, and even some of the tutorials, and I also looked at mod reviews and stuff like that, and there wasn't really too much going into, like, high detail of, like, how to do each class and stuff like that. So I figured, you know what, I'm just gonna wait and hope that my subs have some basic knowledge of this mod. Now, I know a couple of my friends have knowledge of it, so I'm probably going to ask them as well. Like, I know Gingy has good knowledge on it and stuff like that. But then again, they're heroes, so I really kind of don't want to go over and ask them for help. So I prefer to just kind of learn it myself instead of having somebody else teach me. So that's why I'm hoping that with you guys, if I have a live stream coming up anytime soon, that'd be really, really helpful and would totally help me out. Because, please, who wants to learn stuff from the heroes, am I right? Okay, so 4 iron. And let's grab 4 of those. So yeah, just basic stuff with the Ender IO today. Not gonna go too crazy because I still need a couple of the good items from it. I need to get an Enderman head, which is pretty difficult to get. I also need to get a couple of the heads, actually. I think I need a creeper head, I need a zombie head, I need a couple of the other items. Because with the soul binder, if you guys remember from Fairy Tale, when I did Fairy Tale Origins, was I used the soul binder to duplicate dragons. I never really got the fully placed that plan in effect because I was having some issues with it. But for this, it'll be easier so I can get some of the mods that, well, not mods, but mobs that don't spawn very common or are just mobs that I need a lot of stuff from. So, like, Enderman obviously be one of them that I'm going to set up a spawner for because I need the skulls. A couple of the other little dudes I might get is probably stuff from, like, Thumbcraft and other mods like that. Basically just mobs that are very difficult to find. Will probably be placed into those soul binders to create spawners out of. But I know I'm gonna need a couple of these, so I'm just gonna do that. Okay, so let's not that one. I need this one. So I need 3 furnaces, a cauldron, and 4 iron. Not too difficult. I believe I have some furnaces in here actually. So 3 of those. I need 4 iron. Let's grab 4 of those. And what was the cauldron? We do not have a cauldron. I thought I grabbed one a while ago. I guess not. Okay, so it's just 7 of those. Perfect. I believe it's just like this, right? Yep. Okay. I'm just going to throw that in there so we have it crafted. A cauldron. Perfect. Okay, so there. 2, 3, 4. 3 furnaces. And machine chassis right in the middle. Okay, and then we're going to duplicate this just in case we need more of these in the future. I highly doubt we're really going to need more, to be honest. And what we're going to do for right now, since I'm not going to go too crazy with this, for at least the moment. Actually, I believe I need Silk Touch for this because I believe it breaks if you just grab it. Yeah, okay. Oh, God. Well, I stepped in the liquid and have teleported somewhere. Did not know where I am. It's always good. Where is my home? It's right here. Okay. Also, I'm having a massive slime problem, which is beyond aggravating, might I add. They just keep spawning. I'm like a spawner for these things, man. You would think with the little end split I'd have Enderman spawning on me all day, but no, it's the slimes. Don't know why. Don't know why they need to bother me. But that's the life I have to deal with. Okay. I need to get all the way up here. I probably should have put my helmet back on, so that way I'm not getting hurt, but whatever. Who cares? I'm sure I'll be back in my house eventually. That is fine. Okay, there we go. Perfect. Okay. Now, did I grab that cord? I did. Okay, cool. That's like the one issue with why I never fixed this up, because there's so much ender liquid in here that for me to want to fix that error that I accidentally screwed up, it's not worth it. It's not worth it. It's not worth being teleported around like a maniac. Let's put it that way. Okay, so let's set it up so that way this should work. Okay, actually, I don't even think we need to set that up like that. I believe we just did the setup like this, and it should start running. Okay, cool. It does work like that. Okay, sweet. Then let's just get 64 of those and throw that in there. So that way it's just always pumping fuel into it. Okay, so the alloy smelter is going. So this will actually smelt both items. It'll smelt both regularly and then also, what do you call it, the alloys. So I'm just going to set up as alloys only, so I don't have to deal with that. Now, the next item we're going to need to actually start crafting is solaranium, because I know it's going to be used in a couple of the recipes for Ender IO. So to make that is soul sand and gold, which really isn't too difficult. I believe I have some soul sand with me, so it shouldn't be too hard to craft. Let me get some soul sand, that I do. And then I believe it was gold ingots. So let's just do 64 and 64 of that. And get that sucker going, so that way we have solaranium going. Okay, so now that's crafting. We need to work on a couple of the other items. So the next one is a sag mill, which is 3 flint, a piston, and 4 iron, along with a machine chalice. Or chassis? I don't know how to pronounce that. Is it called a marine? It's a chassis, right? Machine. I can't find it now. I don't know where it went. Machine. Yeah, it's a chassis. Okay. What was the recipe? God, getting distracted. All right. So need 3 of those. And I also need some more iron. 4 iron ingots. I believe that's it, right? Oh, and a piston. I might have a piston in here. I'm personally not too sure. I do not. Okay, so I believe a piston is... It's a 4 cobble, redstone, iron. I don't know why I was running all the way back, since I could just craft it right here. I believe it was 4 cobble. Let's see if I can remember my basic Minecraft knowledge. It was 4 cobble, 3 wooden planks, an iron, and redstone. Blank, cat. Okay, so let's see if I remember my basic Minecraft knowledge here. So we've got the 4 of those. It looks like this, with a piece of iron on the bottom, right? So in the middle? Or is it the other way around? It's the other way around. Okay. There we go. That's a piston. My Minecraft knowledge was almost there. I was almost 100%. Really? No. I got this. No. I got this. All right, and after the cat, again, ringing my goddamn door. Jesus Christ. Just playing Ding Dong Ditch with us. It's kind of annoying. Okay, I don't even remember what I was crafting. I was crafting the sag mill. Okay, so let's do that. Need the pistons. I just duplicated it. So got that. Okay, so let's do this, that. 3 flint across the top, and then the iron on the side. So we've got ourselves a sag mill. Okay. Also, don't know if I'm pronouncing that right either, but that's what I'm going with. Okay, so now we got the sag mill. I'm actually gonna move this. I'm gonna put this over here for right now. The sag mill's here. So for the sag mill, this is mainly used to just get some other items a bit easier. So like if I were to put like bone segments in here, I can get a bunch of bone meal. Could also get some other interesting items out of this if I could find the recipe. There we go. So if I have some ores and stuff like that, I can also get silicon out of this, which is an item I'll need eventually for some things. I'll get sulfur out of some. I'll get some knitter out of some of these items. The main, if I remember correctly, I don't remember if it was just clay blocks or if there was another block that I can get it out of. Where is it? Let me actually just look it up. Because I believe there was an item that I can get a lot of silicone out of. Is it just clay blocks? It is just clay blocks. Okay. But I can also put sand in, which gives me a 50% chance. Oh, and this is an 80% chance. Okay. Interesting. I'm better off doing the clay then, because if I have an 80% chance to get 2 silicone out of clay, it's better than getting 1 silicone out of 1 piece of sand or red sand. It's just smarter. Okay. So let me get some clay, actually. I don't think I have... Oh, I do have blocks. Okay, cool. And let's throw that in there and have that going as well. So we can get some silicone going. So just basically crafting all this, like, little stuff. Yeah, see, that's way better than the other one. That is 100 times better. And the solar radium's going as well. Okay, so now that that's crafted, to craft another item. Where is the slice and spice? There it is. Okay, slice and spice is 5 solar radium. I believe it's any type of head. Skeleton. Creeper. Yeah, I believe it's any type of head. So it's got the creeper, enderman, zombie. Yeah, okay, cool. I didn't know if it was going to be exactly like that. I thought we were going to need a specific one, but that is fine. So let me get that one really quick. Gotta run all the way over here. Go downstairs. Yo, these slimes. Oh my god. I'm going to lose my mind with these dudes. Yo, they're everywhere. But I've been hearing that there's been like a issue with people from the anime squad where like mobs are just following us for some reason. Or apparently like little mob like mob spawners basically. Where they just keep spawning on us for some weird reason. Okay, so I've got this slice and spice. So I just need one. Okay, so I need shears. So I need shears and an iron axe. Interestingly enough. So I need some iron. 2 of those. Oh no, actually 3. Stick, and I still needed more iron. I don't know why I didn't grab the rest. So many distractions. 2 of those. Okay, cool. Okay. So let me craft the axe first. Do that. Get the shears. Got that. Throw those in there, just in case I ever need them again. So shear. axe. What was the rest of the recipe? And then the 5 solar radium. Okay, cool. So I'm just gonna take these out of here. I can put those in there because solar radium. Why not? Okay, and then I need 5 of these. And we just had the solar radium always at the ready. So if I just do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Shears on the right side, I believe. An iron axe in there. Zombie head. Machine. Perfect. Slice and spice. Okay. Okay. So let's get the slice. Slice and splice. Okay. So if I put that here, that should start going as well. And I believe we just put a regular iron axe and shear in here. I believe we could put any type, to be honest. And then we can start making these items. Now, these items are going to be a little bit more complicated because most of these we're going to need enderman heads for. But the other ones we're also going to just need a zombie head for. So, not too difficult. But we're going to need different types of alloys. We're going to need like an energetic alloy for this one. That's why I'm making silicone now. So that we would just have it. Because I know the tormented enderman head, I believe it's used. Sorry, yep, okay. It is used towards the recipe, which is the aversion obelisk. Which prevents mobs spawning within the area. Which might be pretty smart to get, considering all these damn slimes spawn around here. But I also just want to get one for display to put right up here. So I plan on getting 2 of those tormented heads. So let me just put in the axe for right now. I believe we can put whatever axe. But I'll just put the iron for now. If you guys could let me know in the comment section if that is true. Be great news. So I can just put in one that never really fades away. So that's just in here now. This is going to charge up. I'm also going to create the upgrade slots as well. So if I could find them. Item conduit speed. Increases speed by 4. No, I don't really need that. Downgrade. Don't need that. Chargeable item filter. Filters chargeable items based on how much RF they have stored. Select only items for a specific mod. Basic filters. Upgrades for item. No, I don't need filters. Is there one that actually makes it so it goes faster? That's what I would like to know. Yes. Okay, there is. So I have to create a more capacitors. So a basic capacitor is that one. And then if I create a double layered capacitor, it increases the energy storage and speed / range of the machines. And then also if I create a I'm going to screw this word up really bad. Octadic capacitor? Sure, let's go with that. Just call it the octo. The octo capacitor. That's a lot easier. Which is a upgrade of the double layer. So, ooh, okay, I have to make, this might be an interesting craft. Okay, so you need to create energetic alloys, which isn't too hard. It's just redstone, gold, and glowstone. So I'll just craft one of those really quick. So let's start gridding some of this stuff going. Redstone, I don't know why I typed it in there. Redstone. Glowstone. And then we already got gold in here, so I'm not going to worry about that. I can do that. Hopefully it starts crafting. Oh, I think I... Do I really have to have it on the specific side? Come on. There you go. Okay, so that's going. What was the other recipe for it? Let me just look that up. Oct. So, okay. So I need to create the double layer first, which is 2 energetic alloys. Oh, I need coal. Pulverized coal. Okay, that's interesting. Didn't think I was going to need something like that for this recipe, but that's fine. I can just get 1 piece of coal really quick. Okay, I'm going to put that in here. Smack that sucker down. So I can get some pulverized coal. And then... Okay, so that's it for that recipe, basically. Let me go over here and grab that energetic. Let's just have that going while I'm going. So let me get some energetic alloy. See, there's just... That's like the only thing that's going to be an issue about this mod is just all these alloys. Because I don't think there's like a crazy amount. Alloy. Yeah, there's not a crazy amount. But I know I'm complaining. I know I'm complaining about it since I can just EMC it. But it's just... It gets so complicated for no reason. Okay. I can't wait to get on Academy Craft to see how complicated that sucker is. Okay, so I got 2 of these, that, okay. Switch to basic. 2 of those, that. What was the other item? Oh, and the pulverized coal. Gotcha. Okay, you can go back in there. Okay, so let's put that there. The energetic goes on top and bottom. and then basic capacitors in the middle, and now we have a double layer. So now if we duplicate that and then get that double layer, now we need to create the other item, which is vibrant. Now vibrant, what is this made out of? It's made out of energetic alloy and then ender pearl. Okay, gotcha. So we need an energetic alloy, need an ender pearl. Got that. Okay, let's take this out. Put that in there. Let that go once that's done going. Is it still doing the other? Yeah, it's still doing the other one. Okay. While we're at it, just throw that in there. So it goes a little faster for the moment. Is this how this actually works? Or do I have to like shift click with these? Increase energy storage and speed range of machines. Okay. Oh, these are actually used for capacitor banks as well, which makes sense. I still have that other bank that I should probably place within these, to be honest. I'm not too sure exactly how these work. So I'm going to have to look that up. But these should increase everything. Increase energy storage and speed/range. Okay. So I'm hoping that that does exactly what it's supposed to do. But I'll make sure to look it up and just make sure that these actually work before I completely just start throwing these into these random machines and hoping to God that it actually functions well. Okay, so I've got that. Got these. So I just need to wait on getting another... I just need to wait on the vibrant. So I'm just waiting on the vibrant alloy, and then we've got that going. Hopefully it's not going to take too long. Yeah, it shouldn't take too long. Okay, are there any other Ender IO things I need for the moment? Like for right now that I need desperately? Because the farming station I could craft whenever. Because I want to... praying to God that it works. Because what I wanted to set up with the farming station is I want to set up a automatic magical crops thing. Don't really know how to explain it. But what I want to do is I want to get those pedestals from Project E. I want to have those going with the growth one, so that way when the crops grow, it'll snap, and then I'll have it go into either a void pipe or into another dark pedestal with a void ring that'll capture it, go into a chest, and then get pushed into an automatic crafter, which crafts the recipe of that magical crop into whatever I need. Today is the day of interruptions. I've okay, I've got my vibrant outline. I'm like so done. This is probably one of the reasons why my character's gone insane. It's my family. Okay, vibrant alloy, glowstone, 2 of these suckers. Bam, it's done. I've crafted it. I can retire now. Oh, okay. Oh, that's the right button. Oct 2. Need 2 of those. Okay, so let's see if this works. Okay, so go in there. Go in there. Okay, it does work like that. Okay, cool. Alright, so I don't have to look it up. Cool. It does work the way it's supposed to work. And this now holds 500,000 RF, which is nice, along with the other machines. So basically, whenever these finish doing what they're doing, put that back in there. So whenever these finish doing what they do, then they'll stop, and then this will just fill up with RF. Okay, cool. But back to what I was saying about the damn farming station before I was really interrupted. The farming station. So what I plan on doing with it is I plan on crafting one and then setting it up to be automatic. Because what it does is it harvests and plants crops. So what I'm hoping to do with this is to set it up so it's automatically harvesting and crafting and harvesting and planting magical crops. To the point where I don't even have to like lift a finger and can just have the crops going like all day, every day, without me ever having to look at them. Because this will be really good for a lot of the magical crops that are very difficult to craft. So let me just look into magical crops really quick, because I do want to get into these eventually. So I feel like having the farming station would be a benefit for me to have that going. Because I want to make Zivico, which is the highest level of the mod. But Zivico Essence can be a real grind to get. Because I have to get Imperio, and then Crucio, and then Asio, and it's just a never-ending process. So if I can have that automated to where I'm just getting that for days, I would love that. Because some of the tools are really, really good to get and everything like that, and then also I can just use it to get all the other items, which is like Creeper Essence, Gas Essence, Experience, Water, Signalium, Electrum, like all the other items in the mod I can just get so much easier if I were to just start working on these and then have automated systems going for them. So I do plan on doing that eventually. Once again, probably something in a live stream because that's going to take me a long time. But yeah, I mean, that's basically it for like what I wanted to do so far with the Ender IO, because a lot of the other items, like I said, we have to wait on. Like I have to get an Ender Skull and stuff like that, so I'm gonna have to get a fortune on my my sword, which couldn't think of what the hell it was called for a second. But yeah, so let's actually go check on Shade and see if she's awake. Oh, she is awake. Ah, Shade, how are you doing? How is everything? How are the friends going? How's the acquaintances going and everything? Everything such like that. How's life going? Ah, that's always nice to know. It's always nice to know, you know, someone to talk to. But yeah, so I'm wondering, since we're acquaintances, we're not close to that friend level yet, you know. So we're still working on that. But I'm curious. Are there any questions you have for me before I ask you any questions about yourself? You know, anything you want from me to maybe make this experience a bit more pleasurable, I guess. You know, something like that. You know, anything you need to know that isn't too confidential of me to tell you. Oh yeah, food. You do need food to live. That is a thing that's possible. Let's see. What kind of food do I have on me? Food. You know, I'm feeling kind of generous today. So, you know what? I'll give you some of these. How about some golden carrots? Huh? They're better than regular carrots. I mean, they give you more of that boost, you know? How do you feel about some golden carrots? Is it a bit better than regular carrots, or do you want like regular carrots, or you know? I mean, I have some potatoes, but that's more or less my kind of thing. You know, the Irish thing. I see. Well, I'll make sure to give them to you when I get a chance. But yeah, anything else? You know, any other requests? Like, I'm pretty sure you're a bit bored in here because experiments haven't started yet. So, you know, once experiments start, oh, you will be having a blast. But before that happens, a book? Didn't expect you to be a reader. I mean, who reads nowadays? Let's be real here. Really? You really want a book? Really? It's really what you want? All the things? I mean, fine, whatever. Here, you know what? Maybe I'll even sweeten up the deal. A book? Really? A book? Ugh. Whatever, fine. Here, I'll break the force field for right now to give you these items, alright? Here's your carrots. Here's this book. Damn nerd. Ugh. There. Now, I do have some questions for you. Since I have given you something that you actually want. Being a nice guy. I have some questions for you. Now, obviously you came from the village. Kind of curious. Do you know anything about a certain lady that I'm currently looking for? Now, obviously it's not you. But as you could tell, this little face thing really isn't my cup of tea. Didn't really want it to happen, but it kind of did. So I'm kind of curious. Endermen, as you know, are a thing that constantly come around here. I'm kind of needing one as an experiment to really start looking into who did this to me and why she needs to die so fast. But Endermen, I need any information you need. Any information at all on Endermen. Anything about them. What they like. Why they grab blocks. Why they sometimes just disappear for no reason. Why they don't like the rain. Any information on any of those topics. At all. Because I'm part this Enderman now, right? So why doesn't rain affect me? Why is my teleportation wonky? Like, it doesn't make any sense. It just doesn't. Come on, don't stay quiet all day. just need some way of getting there. I mean, yeah, maybe. But I have to do some tests on myself to really start seeing why this is happening to me. Because with it like rain, like you would think with the Enderman ability in me that rain would be a massive drawback on my lifespan, but it's not. It doesn't affect me. It doesn't hurt me like regular Enderman. But the thing is, I need... It's not a bad idea. You may actually be smart. Somewhere in that little brain of yours might be some actual intelligence. Very interesting, Shade. See, the main thing I need to know is how to get there. I just need to figure out how to get to this place, and then all my troubles might go away. They might, at least for a little while. I've heard stories of what? Of the place I want to go? If you know anything, let me know now. Or believe me, this button... A portal. Elaborate. Now. What portal? Come on, I don't have all day. Underground. Why would the Endermen be underground? That doesn't make any sense. They're always above ground. Why would they be underground? I mean, I get the rain part, but... Ender eyes. Okay. I guess I'll have to look into those. Alright, you know what? Alright. I want it... Alright, fine. You know what? I'm not going to shock you today, alright? You live with that one for today. You've gave me some actual information that I need. Alright, you know what? Remind me next time we talk. I'm going to get you a quill to go along with that book. So in case you figure out any more information or just anything at all, make sure to write it down. I'm going to have to look into these stories, I guess. I'm going to have to talk to more of these villagers of yours and speak with them to really find out what the hell is going on with all these little Ender stories. So a portal, you say, and then the Ender eyes. I've crafted Ender eyes before, but I thought they were just used for, you know, Ender chests and stuff like that. But I guess there's a further story with these, huh? I'll have to look into these more closely.